Some luck stories feel unbelievable. This one actually happened. A man dies. Doctors pronounce him clinically dead. He manages to survive. Then, not long after, he wins the lottery. And not just once, he wins twice, including a win that happened on live television. This is the real story of Bill Morgan, a man whose life became one of the strangest documented luck stories ever recorded. And it's not only about winning money, it's about timing, survival, and what happens when luck strikes more than once. If you're interested in real stories where luck changes everything, you're in the right place. Subscribe to When Luck Strikes, and let's get into one of the most improbable sequences of events ever documented. Bill Morgan's life before the luck. Before his name ever made headlines, Bill Morgan was an ordinary man living in Australia. In the mid-1990s, Morgan was working as a truck driver and living a relatively normal life. There was nothing extraordinary about his circumstances. No inherited wealth, no public recognition, no hint that he would soon be part of one of the most unlikely stories ever recorded. Then, in 1998, everything changed. The day he died. In 1998, Bill Morgan was involved in a serious car accident that left him in critical condition. Complications followed, including a severe allergic reaction to medication which triggered a heart attack. At one point, Morgan was declared clinically dead. His heart stopped. Doctors attempted resuscitation. For approximately 14 minutes, there was no heartbeat. Against overwhelming odds, Morgan was revived. But survival didn't mean recovery. After being resuscitated, he fell into a coma that lasted several days. Doctors warned his family that if he woke up, he would likely suffer permanent brain damage. Once again, Morgan defied expectations. He woke up fully conscious with no lasting neurological damage. Doctors openly described his survival and recovery as medically extraordinary. But luck wasn't finished with him yet. The first lottery win. While recovering and trying to rebuild his life, Morgan entered a scratch-off lottery game run by the Victorian Lottery. He won a brand new car, valued at approximately 17,000 Australian dollars. Already, this was unusual. A man who had just survived clinical death had now won a significant prize purely by chance. But this win would soon lead to one of the most famous moments in lottery history. The second win on live television. After Morgan's car win, the lottery company asked him to participate in a promotional segment for television. The segment involved recreating the moment he scratched the winning ticket, essentially a staged reenactment for the cameras. During the filming, Morgan was handed another scratch-off ticket. This ticket was meant to be blank. It was purely for show. Except this time, it wasn't. As Morgan scratched the ticket on camera, he revealed a 250,000 Australian dollar jackpot. The reaction was immediate and stunned. Cameras captured Morgan freezing in disbelief. Production staff thought it was a joke. It wasn't. He had just won the lottery again, accidentally, during a reenactment of his first win. The footage aired nationally and became one of the most famous lottery clips ever recorded. It's tempting to frame Bill Morgan's story as proof of destiny or cosmic luck. But what makes it remarkable isn't just the money, it's the sequence. First, survival against impossible odds. Then, a win that symbolized recovery. Then, a second win that defied even statistical expectation. Lottery officials confirmed the wins were legitimate. Doctors confirmed the medical events. There was no trick, no system, no manipulation, just chance colliding with timing in a way that almost never happens. What happened next? Unlike many lottery winners who spiral into chaos, Bill Morgan returned to a quiet life. He didn't pursue fame. He didn't chase bigger jackpots. He didn't attempt to capitalize on the story long term. For Morgan, the money wasn't the headline. Survival was. And the lottery wins became footnotes in a much bigger story about probability, fragility, and luck. Bill Morgan didn't just beat the odds once. He beat them over and over again, in life and in luck. His story is a reminder that sometimes the most extraordinary moments don't come from planning or strategy. They come from timing. If this story made you stop and think about how unpredictable luck really is, like this video and leave a comment below. It helps more people find real stories like this. And if you want more true stories about what happens when chance strikes, and sometimes strikes twice, subscribe to When Luck Strikes.